What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. We are back with another This Week in Destiny, giving you all the heads up on everything that you can expect for the up and coming week. This week sees the launch of Grandmaster Nightfalls and Nightfall Ciphers. We have double rewards, a full breakdown of all the weekly rituals, and what tests is available for Bright Dust this week. This week is an absolute juicer, so be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. We just smashed through 175,000 subscribers here on the channel. We are well on our way to 200k, so make sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to ensure you don't miss an update. But without further delay, guys, let's jump into the video. Another week and another This Week in Destiny. This week marks week 7 of Season of Defiance, and with that we see the return of Grandmaster Nightfalls into the game. This season saw the launch of Nightfall Focusing, allowing us to focus vendor engrams into Nightfall exclusive weapons, but this week with the launch of Grandmaster Nightfalls, we'll be able to acquire Adept Nightfall Ciphers. Now, the amount of ciphers that you earn per run depends on your completion score, with Platinum offering 2 ciphers per run. Now, once you pick those up, Zavala will offer 1 Adept Nightfall weapon for focusing per week, granting us a more consistent way of focus farming particular Nightfall Adept weapons. Now, from here we're going to move on to the featured raid and dungeon content for week 7. This week sees the return of the Last Wish as the featured raid. This means all the challenges will be available, perfect if you're still finishing the Rivensbane seal. And alongside the Last Wish, we also have Grasp of Avarice return as the featured dungeon. Now, if you can take out the final bosses in both the raid and dungeon, each will offer you a pinnacle reward. Perfect if you're still on the power grind and looking to jump into Grandmaster Nightfalls this week. Now, from here we're going to move on to Dares of Eternity and the 30th Anniversary Pack activity. This week sees the Lightkin armor set return from Season of the Splicer, once again alongside the Scatterhorn armor set from Forsaken. Now, with a Splicer armor we have Splicer weapons. This includes the Chroma Rush, the Ignition Code, the Grid Skipper, the Farewell, the Sojourner's Tale, the Shattered Cipher, the Main Ingredient, the Long Shadow, the Last Dance, the Toil and Trouble, the Wishbringer, and the Last Perdition. Now, these can all drop during the course of the activity when you complete it, or by handing in strange coins over at the Star Horse over in the Treasure Hoard. Now, next up we're going to move on to ritual activities, and with the return of Grandmaster Nightfalls, we see the return of Proving Grounds as the very first Grandmaster in Season of Defiance. Now, in terms of Nightfall exclusive rewards and the weapon that you'll be able to focus farm using the Adept Ciphers, the Hung Jury SR4 Adept returns. This scout rifle is a firm fan favourite, and if you earned your Conqueror seal previously, then you'll be able to guild it on day 1, with all Grandmaster Nightfalls being available from the Grandmaster node. If you haven't completed the Conqueror seal before though, then the Proving Grounds will be the only Nightfall available to you this week, and regardless of the Nightfall that you choose to run, the Hung Jury will continue to be the Nightfall exclusive reward. And to celebrate the return of the Conqueror seal, this week also sees double rewards available across all Nightfalls in week 7. Naturally, the harder the difficulty, the greater the loot. So if you're looking to farm endgame upgrade materials or a mass amount of exotics, then Grandmaster Nightfalls will be the best farm this week. Now, moving on to the Crucible, and we see the return of Team Scorched. This was last available in week 3. If you still have seasonal challenges available from earlier in the season, then this will be one of your last chances to get those seasonal challenges done. Now, next up we're going to move on to the Lost Sectors for the up and coming week. This week kicks off over in the Bunker E15, offering a chance at exotic boots. As for Wednesday, we'll be heading to the Conflux for another chance at exotic gauntlets, with Thursday offering the Thrilladrome over in Neomuna for a chance at exotic chess pieces. On Friday it'll be Hydroponic Delta offering exotic helmets. As for Saturday, we'll be heading back to the Gilded Precept for another chance at exotic boots, and we'll be rounding out the week over in the Excavation site for another chance at exotic gauntlets. So as always, if you still have some exotic armor missing from your collection, then be sure to plan your week accordingly. And if you want to check out this calendar for yourself, be sure to do so over in Today in Destiny, and a link to that can be found down in the video description below. Now, from here we're going to move on to seasonal challenges, and there are just 6 challenges available in week 7. The first is called Eternal Queensguard, and here you need to complete a flawless run of any Defiant Battleground playlist location. That's alongside Defiant Focus, so here you need to decode and focus Defiant engrams at the war table during Season of Defiance. That's followed by Favoured Liberator, and here you need to generate favours in seasonal activities, and all members of your current fire team can contribute towards your overall progress. That's alongside Fleeting Glory. So here you need to complete crucible matches in the competitive playlist and you'll earn bonus progress for wins. That's alongside High Value Hunter. So here you'll need to defeat powerful combatants in Gambit and you'll earn bonus progress for defeating high value targets. And the final seasonal challenge for this week is Grandmaster, and he needs to complete any Nightfall strike on the Grandmaster difficulty. Now all these challenges offer Challenger XP and some offer Bright Dust, which brings us nicely onto the final section of today's video, and that's what Tess has available for Bright Dust in week 7 of Season of Defiance. Now over in the featured Bright Dust shelf we have an exotic emote called Spray and Pray. This is brand new for this season and will set you back 3,250 Bright Dust. That's alongside Archon's Prime, an exotic weapon ornament for the Outbreak Perfected. Once again, this is brand new this season and will set you back 1,250 Bright Dust this week. Next up we have the Diato Capsule Entrance, a legendary transmat effect that will set you back 450 Bright Dust. Now as for shaders this week we have the Springtide Feint, a brand new one for this season once again that will set you back 300 Bright Dust this week. And that's alongside Welded Brass, this awesome shader from Season of Dawn. So if you missed out on this one, this will also set you back 300 Bright Dust. Now over in the main Bright Dust store we have another exotic emote called Simon Says. Now this actually forms part of an emote set, but you can pick it up individually this week for 3,250 Bright Dust. That's alongside a rare emote called Come At Me, again new for this season, and will set you back 400 Bright Dust this week. Next up we have an exotic ghost called Clean Lines. Surprise, surprise, it is brand new this season as well and will set you back 2,850 Bright Dust. That's alongside a legendary weapon ornament for the Trust. Now this one is called Doubt. So if you've been collecting these week over week, this will set you back 700 Bright Dust this week. Now next up we have exotic armor ornaments, and these will vary depending on which class of Guardian you visit Tess with. For you Hunters you have a brand new ornament for your young Amankara's Spine called Cider. For you Titans you have a brand new one for your Synthoceps called Augmented Auspice. And for your Warlocks you have a brand new one for your Sunbracers called Ossisa Draconum. Now if you're looking to pick all of these up, each one will set you back 1,500 Bright Dust this week. Now the penultimate item on offer is a legendary ghost projection called Spicy Ramen. This is also new for Season of Defiance and will set you back 1,500 Bright Dust this week. And the final item on offer is an exotic weapon ornament for the Tractor Cannon. This is called Omnipotentia and will set you back 1,250 Bright Dust this week. So there we have it guys, a good look on everything that you can expect for week 7 of Season of Defiance. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.